Let me share a story with you. My name is Clara Matthews, and I've spent over 40 years working with older adults, helping them navigate the challenges of aging while promoting health and well-being. At 72, I've seen firsthand how our bodies change as we grow older and how easily we can overlook the impact that food has on our health. You see, for most of my life, I believed that certain foods were universally good for us, especially the ones labeled as healthy. But in my later years, I've learned something crucial that I want to share with you today. Some of the foods we trust the most can actually be doing more harm than good, especially as we age. Imagine this. You've been eating spinach for decades, believing it's packed with nutrients and good for your health. But what if I told you that, for older adults like us, raw spinach could be silently harming our kidneys? That it's high in oxalates, which can lead to kidney stones, a painful and debilitating condition that many don't notice until it's too late? Sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? The truth is, food plays a much bigger role in our health than we realize, especially as we grow older. Our bodies simply don't process things the same way anymore. As a specialist in senior health, my job is not just to help people stay active and fit, but to help them make smarter choices in their diets, choices that might surprise you. Today, I want to highlight some of the most common foods that we've been eating for years, thinking they were harmless, but could actually be contributing to things like joint pain, kidney strain, and even thyroid dysfunction. As I've spent decades in the field of senior healthcare, I've come to realize how easily we can fall into the trap of trusting so-called superfoods, foods that are celebrated for their nutrients and health benefits. But here's the thing. These foods, which we often consider harmless or even essential, may not be as safe as we think, especially after we reach our 60s. Take, for instance, the ever-popular leafy greens like spinach and kale. Yes, they're packed with nutrients, but for older adults, these very greens can be a silent risk. They're rich in compounds like oxalates, which can form crystals in our kidneys, leading to kidney stones. Our kidneys become less efficient with age, and foods high in oxalates, even when washed and prepared well, can add strain. Kidney stones can be excruciating, and many of us don't realize we're at risk until the damage is done. And let's talk about potatoes, which are a staple in many diets. They're often seen as the comfort food of choice, mashed, baked, or fried. However, potatoes have a high glycemic index, meaning they quickly turn into sugar in our bloodstream. For seniors, this can cause sharp spikes in blood sugar, leading to fatigue, increased inflammation, and even long-term complications like kidney damage or nerve issues. And, when fried, they form compounds that have been linked to higher risks of cancer and accelerated aging. These aren't just minor inconveniences, they're real risks that need to be acknowledged. Then there's something we often don't think twice about: eggs. They're a great source of protein, but as we age, our digestive systems slow down, and eggs can be harder to break down. For some seniors, consuming them regularly can exacerbate digestive issues, especially if there's a history of acid reflux or IBS. It's not that eggs are inherently bad, but if consumed too frequently or in large portions, they can put undue stress on your digestion. Dairy is another one. While milk, cheese, and yogurt have always been touted for their calcium content, as we age, our bodies don't process dairy the way they used to. It can lead to bloating, discomfort, or digestive upset. The body's ability to absorb calcium also declines with age, making it harder for dairy to truly benefit our bones. All these foods, once considered healthy and essential to a balanced diet, now need to be consumed more thoughtfully. It's not about cutting them out completely, but rather understanding their potential impact on our aging bodies. We have to listen to what our bodies are telling us, especially when it comes to foods that once felt safe but may now be quietly harming us. The key is moderation, preparation, and being mindful of how we feel after eating them. So, my dear friends, the next time you're preparing a meal, remember that food isn't just fuel, it's medicine, and it can either heal or harm. Choose wisely, and let's honor our bodies with the care they deserve as we age. As I continue to share my experience, I must address something that many of us overlook: the potential dangers hidden in foods that have long been regarded as healthy. While vegetables like spinach, kale, bell peppers, mushrooms, and cabbage are often recommended for their nutritional value, they can actually pose significant risks to seniors, especially as we age. It's vital to understand that the same foods we trust to nourish our bodies may have a hidden side, particularly after we reach the age of 60. Take spinach, for example. We've all heard about how spinach is rich in vitamins and minerals, and for good reason. It's a powerhouse of nutrients. But what many people don't know is that spinach contains high levels of oxalates. These compounds can bind to calcium in our body and form crystals in the kidneys, leading to kidney stones. This is particularly concerning for seniors, whose kidney function naturally declines with age. The risk isn't eliminated by washing the spinach. The oxalates remain, and over time, they can cause painful and debilitating kidney stones. Then there's kale. Often referred to as a superfood, kale is packed with antioxidants and vitamins, but it also contains goitrogens. These compounds can interfere with the thyroid's ability to process iodine, potentially leading to hypothyroidism, a condition that affects metabolism and energy levels. The more we age, the more delicate our thyroid function becomes, and the last thing we need is a food that exacerbates hormonal imbalances and contributes to fatigue, weight gain, and cognitive decline. Bell peppers and other nightshades are another common food group that may cause harm. While they add vibrant color and flavor to our meals, bell peppers contain solanine, a chemical that can increase inflammation in the body. For seniors already dealing with arthritis or joint pain, this can worsen symptoms, leading to stiffness, swelling, and deep aches. And it doesn't stop there. The tough outer skin of bell peppers is hard to digest, which can also contribute to digestive discomfort, bloating, and reflux. Mushrooms, too, may seem harmless, but they're notorious for absorbing toxins from their environment, such as heavy metals and pesticides. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at eliminating these toxins, and consuming mushrooms that haven't been grown in optimal conditions can contribute to an accumulation of harmful substances in the body, which may lead to fatigue, cognitive issues, or even liver damage over time. Cabbage, though often considered a digestive aid, can also cause trouble. Its high fiber content can be difficult for seniors to digest, leading to bloating, cramping, and gas. In some cases, it may even worsen acid reflux. The truth is, it's not that these vegetables are inherently bad. They just require a more mindful approach as we get older. Understanding the risks and knowing how to properly prepare these foods can make a huge difference in how our bodies respond. If you're finding this information helpful, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment below with any thoughts or questions. Together, we can navigate these health challenges and make more informed choices for a better quality of life as we age. As I continue to share these important insights, it's crucial to emphasize another point that often goes unnoticed. The way we prepare our food can significantly affect its impact on our health, especially for seniors. Even though we may wash or cook our vegetables, there are harmful compounds in many healthy foods that cannot be entirely removed by these methods. The truth is, improper preparation can actually increase their negative effects, and that's a risk we cannot afford to ignore. Let's take kale again as an example. While washing it may help remove some dirt or pesticides, the goitrogens in kale, which can disrupt thyroid function, remain intact. These compounds can interfere with the absorption of iodine, leading to thyroid problems that worsen as we age. So, even though kale may seem like a perfect vegetable to add to your salad or smoothie, simply washing it isn't enough to eliminate the potential harm it can cause, especially for those of us over 60. In fact, cooking it may not fully neutralize the goitrogens either. It's about understanding the balance and choosing the right methods of preparation. Similarly, bell peppers, that vibrant, colorful vegetable we so often toss into stir fries or salads, contain solanine, a toxin that can trigger inflammation in the joints, especially for those with conditions like arthritis. Washing the peppers will not remove solanine. In fact, consuming them raw, or in some cases, undercooked, can exacerbate inflammation and digestive issues. When we cook them improperly or at high temperatures, the solanine can become even more concentrated, leading to more significant health issues. It's not just the cooking process either. Improper storage can increase the levels of harmful substances in certain foods. For example, mushrooms can absorb toxins from their environment, including heavy metals and pesticides, and if not stored correctly, these can build up to dangerous levels. Simply washing them won't eliminate these toxins, which can accumulate in our liver over time, leading to fatigue or cognitive problems. Even if we think we're doing the right thing by choosing healthy foods like spinach, kale, and bell peppers, the way we prepare them is just as important. If you're learning something new here and want to keep this journey of better health going, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue this conversation and help each other make informed, smarter choices in the kitchen so we can stay healthy and strong as we age. As I continue to delve deeper into the dangers of seemingly harmless foods, it's important to recognize the serious health issues that can arise from long-term consumption of certain foods without proper adjustment. I know it might be hard to imagine that some of the foods we've always thought of as healthy could be the ones causing harm, but the truth is, unchecked, they can lead to a series of serious health complications, especially for those of us over 60. Take kidney function, for example. Foods that are high in oxalates, like spinach, can lead to the formation of kidney stones over time. The kidneys, which naturally filter waste from our bodies, become overworked, trying to process the excessive levels of oxalates. This can eventually lead to kidney damage or even kidney failure in the worst cases. And this isn't a problem that appears overnight. It's a gradual process that can sneak up on us. Then there's the inflammation caused by foods like bell peppers, part of the nightshade family. For those with arthritis, these foods can exacerbate joint pain, making mobility harder and life less enjoyable. Chronic inflammation in the body can lead to further complications, including increased risk of cardiovascular disease and other chronic conditions. Digestive issues are another common concern. If the body isn't able to properly digest certain foods, it can lead to bloating, discomfort, or even more severe conditions like irritable bowel syndrome (IBS). For instance, the high fiber content in kale, while great for regular digestion, can become a problem when it irritates the stomach lining or disrupts the delicate balance of gut bacteria. This could lead to more frequent bouts of discomfort, disrupting everyday activities. And let's not forget the issue of weight gain. Certain foods, even if they seem healthy, can be high in hidden sugars or unhealthy fats that slowly add up over time. Weight gain, especially as we age, can lead to a host of additional problems, such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and even increase the risk of developing certain cancers. If you're beginning to realize how all these little adjustments can make a difference, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share your thoughts with me in the comments. Together, we can work on making smarter food choices and avoid these long-term health risks. Let's stay informed and proactive about our health, because we deserve to live our best lives at every age. Reflecting on the numerous stories and experiences shared with me by older adults, I can't emphasize enough how crucial it is to adapt our diet as we age. It's not just about avoiding certain harmful foods, it's about making the conscious decision to nourish our bodies in ways that support the changes we experience with aging. For someone like me, who has spent decades in the field of senior healthcare, I know how vital these adjustments can be, not only for managing the risks we've discussed, but also for boosting overall well-being. As we grow older, our bodies become less efficient at processing certain foods, and what once seemed like a harmless snack can turn into a silent risk. But the beauty of aging is that we also have the opportunity to make choices that directly impact our health. Adjusting our diet isn't just about cutting out foods that may cause harm. It's about replacing them with options that support vital functions, such as heart health, digestion, and mobility. For example, incorporating more anti-inflammatory foods into your diet, like fatty fish rich in omega-3s, or foods high in fiber, can significantly reduce chronic inflammation and its related conditions, such as arthritis or heart disease. Eating nutrient-dense foods like berries, nuts, and whole grains can give your body the vitamins and minerals it needs to keep your immune system strong and your energy levels up. In fact, research has shown that making these dietary changes can also help improve cognitive function, reduce the risk of diabetes, and even enhance your mood. When we feed our bodies properly, we don't just protect ourselves from disease, we also improve our quality of life. Imagine feeling more energetic, less fatigued, and able to enjoy life without being bogged down by health concerns. That's why I'm here, sharing these insights with you, because it's never too late to make a change. You have the power to take control of your health and make choices that will benefit you in the long run. So I encourage you to not just listen, but to take action. Adjust your diet, embrace the foods that truly nourish you, and let's continue this journey together toward better health. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts with me in the comments below. Let's make healthy aging a reality for all of us. As I wrap up today's discussion, I want to leave you with something powerful, a call to action. You've heard about the risks certain foods can pose to your health, especially as we age. You've learned how simple adjustments to your diet can help protect your joints, kidneys, digestive system, and so much more. Now, it's time to take charge and make those changes. You don't need to wait for another moment to start. The time is now. I'm here to encourage you to take a close look at what you're eating today. If you've been consuming foods that might be harming your body, now is the perfect opportunity to switch things up. Start by incorporating more anti-inflammatory foods that will keep your joints healthy, improve your digestion, and boost your immune system. Think about adding more leafy greens, healthy fats, and lean proteins to your meals, all while cutting back on processed or high-sugar foods that could lead to inflammation and other chronic conditions. Every small step counts. But it's not just about what you eliminate, it's about what you embrace. Consider the nutritional alternatives that I've mentioned and see how they make a difference in how you feel day by day. Eating in alignment with your body's needs is a way to show love and care for yourself. And it's a simple, yet powerful, act of self-preservation. Now, I'd love to hear from you. I encourage you to share your own experiences with food and health, and to discuss any changes you've made in your diet. What's worked for you? What changes have you noticed in how you feel physically and emotionally? Your feedback and stories will not only help me, but they will also inspire others who are on a similar journey. Let's keep this conversation going. I'd love for you to comment below, share your thoughts, or even ask any questions you may have about transitioning to a healthier, more mindful diet. Together, we can support each other in this journey toward better health and aging gracefully. And remember, if you found this content helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might benefit. Let's work together to make positive, lasting changes that will help us live our best lives today and for years to come. Take that first step, and let's make this a healthier tomorrow, starting now. As we've explored today, the key takeaway is simple. Our health is directly impacted by the food we eat, especially as we age. While certain foods like leafy greens, eggs, and potatoes may seem healthy at first glance, they can pose hidden risks to seniors, from kidney problems to joint inflammation, and even digestive issues. The good news is that we have the power to make changes to our diets, ensuring that we support our body's needs and protect ourselves from potential harm. It's all about making informed choices and recognizing that as we age, our nutritional needs evolve. The most important lesson here is that small, mindful changes to what we eat can make a big difference in how we feel and age. By embracing a more balanced diet, we can help reduce the risk of chronic health problems and increase our quality of life. It's never too late to start prioritizing our health, and these small steps today can lead to a healthier tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Senior Moments Matt for more insightful content tailored for seniors. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this story. Please share your experiences or any questions you may have in the comments below. Let's start a conversation and help each other make healthier, more informed decisions together. Take the first step now and remember, your health is worth it.